Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at Global Hemp Group's channel. We're, of course, sitting here with Kurt. We have an exciting announcement to dive into with you guys. But first off, Kurt, how are you doing today? Looks like you're out in the fields again.
Absolutely. Outstanding in my field.
Glad to see it. So diving into it then, you guys advanced earnest money for a 664-acre property required for your long-term development of its planned green community in Hayden, Colorado. So tell us again what this means when you're advancing this earnest money and what comes next.
Well, yes. So this is the third property that we've put together. So now we've got close to 875 acres that we've acquired, all of them very, very strategically located for the development of this project. So the first one was about 44 acres, and that is the site of the manufacturing and the industrial applications. So that's where all the magic happens. And on top of that, there'll be 2 display homes, and we're looking to add some greenhouse component and some other test facilities in that area. But the bulk of the acreage is surrounding the residential component of the project. We first announced that there was 166 acres that is annexed already into the town of Hayden. And this additional 664 acres actually surrounds the initial piece on 2 sides. So it makes a huge contiguous property that is about 830 acres in size. So what we've done is we signed the contract, the definitive contract. We have now put up the earnest money, which, as you mentioned, was $200,000 US. And over the next 30 days, in the month of September, we'll complete the necessary due diligence we need to complete the sign-off of the contract. And at that point, that money becomes non-refundable. Mm-hmm. And the actual closing will take place in April of next year. But that will, the title will be put in trust, so we will have equitable title for the properties, and we'll be able to proceed on with all the things that we're doing in terms of the preamble to development.
All right, awesome. So tell us some more about that preamble to development. What's the next steps that are going to come forward here?
Well, one of the important things that we wanted to do was engage the local business professionals in the project. Mm-hmm. And so to that point, we've engaged a planner, a wetlands engineer, and an engineering company that will all be instrumental in helping develop the plan to move forward. The next step on top of that will be to engage an architect. And you know, the interesting thing about this project is that it really has a very long-term time horizon. Mm-hmm. The pent-up demand in the area for housing units is probably 2,500 or more. And obviously, if we were to build as much as 100 units a year, you know, that's a 25-year time horizon. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that they continue to need additional housing. So this only catches you up to the historical numbers. It doesn't add to the fact that this project is near Steamboat Springs, and that's a major ski resort. And as a matter of fact, the company that owns it is looking to expand the size of that. So what it's going to mean is that it's going to need more service people. And if you bring in more service people, you're going to need more affordable housing. And so that gives us an opportunity to continue to expand the Hayden development. Now, of course, as we've talked before, we're looking to develop this as really a green community. We're going to use hemp-based building materials. We have a number of eco-friendly technologies that we'd like to employ in the project. And we really want to make this a showcase for all of North America. Mm-hmm. There really, at this point, has not been any development like this, not on a large scale. When it comes to building hemp houses or using hemp-based building materials, it's generally a one-off scenario. Here, we're looking to build literally thousands. And because we have not only the land, we actually have the water infrastructure in place. So at this point, we've had water decreed for over 2,900 houses, which gives us a huge time horizon for building as we move forward.
Yeah, Kurt, like you said, this is definitely a long-term journey, and it's one of the first of its kind on this side of the world, and everybody can follow along as we go through this together. Kurt, thank you so much for coming on and giving the updates, and I hope everyone looks forward to receiving more from us in the near future. But for now, Kurt, thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.